Silence filled the room, amplifying Soren's nerves as she awaited Kang Ho's response. She had just offered to step in as his bride for the wedding scheduled into months, and his lack of reaction made her anxiety soar. Unable to bear the tension, she glanced away. Finally, Kang Ho broke the silence, his voice tinged with skepticism as he questioned Soren's sudden proposal. Soren felt a glimmer of relief. Summoning her courage, Soren pressed on, determined not to let Kang Ho lose interest, assuring him about all the qualifications she possessed to be suitable for him. Kang Ho's curiosity piqued, asking Soren to elaborate. She explained that she does not have romantic feelings for him and she was willing to enter a marriage of convenience. She highlighted the benefits of having her as a spouse, emphasizing her profession as a lawyer and how it would make his life easier, both as a partner and legally. Kang Ho's response catches her off guard. Instead of acknowledging her proposal, he seemed to misunderstand her intentions, assuming she had romantic feelings for him all along. Soren immediately refuted his assumption, looking away as she stated she has never felt anything towards him. Kang Ho's expressed slight disappointment. Regaining her professional demeanor, Soren pointed out that their situation wasn't so different from his previous arrangement with Miss Jai, stating the mutual benefits of their potential marriage as a win-win situation for both parties. Despite her composed exterior, Soren knew she needed this marriage more than Kang Ho did. Her urgency stemmed from a pressing issue and this seemed to be the best option. Standing up, Soren informed Kang Ho that she would wait for his answer and he rose as well, which startled Soren. Kang Ho then stepped closer, making her move backward until her back touched the glass door. With a firm hand, Kang Ho slammed against the glass door, leaning in closer to Soren. Her face flushed red as she anxiously questions him. Kang Ho dropped a bombshell. He knew about her boyfriend. Soren was shocked as to how he came to know about that information. Kang Ho demanded to know if she planned to marry him despite being with someone else. No, Soren replied firmly. I'm not in a relationship at the moment. Remembering yesterday morning's events on her way to work, Soren felt a wave of unpleasantness wash over her. Jisang, Soren's ex and the reason for her marriage desperation. He cheerfully greeted her and offered breakfast, persistently ignoring her requests to keep her distance by showing up at her office. Soren firmly told him to stop. Instead of backing down, Jisang defensively responded and apologized. Fed up, Soren threatened to file a restraining order if he persisted. Despite Jisang's attempt to play the victim, Soren recalled their breakup 10 months ago due to his behavior, which escalated over time, causing her significant stress. At the office, Soren's co-worker asked about Jisang's persistent visits, which surprised Soren as the news had spread about his gesture being seen as that of a caring boyfriend. Soren, stressed and owing Jisang money, declined her co-worker's offer to intervene. However, her co-worker urged her to find a long-term solution due to Jisang's escalating behavior. Soren's unconventional solution was marriage, as she had already lied to Jisang about seeing someone, but he insisted on marriage to believe her. Reflecting on this, Soren remembered Kang Ho and the unexpected opportunity his involvement presented. As Kang Ho leaned in close, his face near Soren's, warning her that she would regret her decision. But Soren remained confident, assuring Kang Ho that she wouldn't regret it and that she would make an excellent alternative for him. Drawing back, Kang Ho agreed and instructed Soren to draw up a contract. Relieved by his acceptance, Soren felt a weight lift off her shoulders. Later that evening, Kang Ho parked his car on the side of the road, excited but in disbelief. He couldn't believe he was actually getting married, and to Soren. Could it be that Kang Ho harbored hidden romantic feelings for Soren? A month ago, in the bustling office where Kang Ho worked, a call from his grandpa interrupted his day. Grandpa, in his usual nagging tone, insisted Kang Ho should eat more and visit him. Just as Kang Ho was about to decline, his grandpa dropped a bombshell: he was dying. Shocked, Kang Ho abandoned everything and rushed to his grandpa's side. Upon arrival, Kang Ho discovered his grandpa was perfectly fine. He just wanted Kang Ho to settle down and get married. He even mentioned a certain Bozal, whose predictions had unnervingly accurate outcomes in the past. Kang Ho dismissed it all, annoyed at the attempt to pressure him into marriage. Grandpa expresses his desire for Kang-ho to marry, emphasizing his own frail health and limited time left. Grandpa then brings up Kang-ho's supposed long-term relationship, unaware it was a lie to comfort him. Kang-ho, feeling the weight of the situation, decides to leave. Grandpa's last resort is to threaten Kang-ho with revealing an anonymous investment in his company unless Kang-ho marries by the end of the year. Kang-ho questions his grandpa's honor, but Grandpa insists he's determined to see Kang-ho married, even if it means sacrificing his honor. Kang-ho's troubling conversation with his grandpa leaves him disheartened, exacerbating his symptoms. He may not take Bosel's prediction to heart, but the thought of his grandpa dying bothers him. Reflecting on his uneasy interactions with women, he recalls Soran, an exception. Seeing her exiting a building, his heart races, reminding him of their positive connection. As Kang-ho contemplates approaching Soran, her ex, Jising, rushes after her, offering a coat. Kang-ho is stunned to see Soran still with Jising after a decade, even though he and Jising aren't close but related, causing them to cross paths occasionally. Unable to witness the woman he desires with another man, Kang-ho quietly exits. Back in the present, Kang-ho and Soran are shopping for wedding attire. Soran, adorned in a stunning wedding dress, receives compliments from the staff, but she's exhausted from trying on numerous dresses and simply wants to go home. As the staff turn to Kang-ho, seated and observing, his expression suggests annoyance and disinterest, contrasting with the excitement around him. When a staff member attempts to lighten the mood by asking Kang-ho to choose a dress, his expression darkens, and he remains silent. Misinterpreting his demeanor as anger, Soran assumes Kang-ho is upset. However, Kang-ho surprises everyone by expressing admiration for Soran's beauty in all the dresses, implying that choosing one is impossible because she looks stunning in each of them. The staff's excitement grows as Kang-ho expresses his genuine admiration for Soran in the dresses, but Soran remains convinced that it's all part of the staged wedding. Unknown to her, Kang-ho is truly thrilled by Soran's appearance in each dress, making it impossible for him to choose. In his mind, Soran looks beautiful in every outfit, leaving him torn. After selecting their wedding attire, Kang-ho wasted no time in introducing Soran to his family. However, Soran found herself stiff and unable to properly process the situation. At a red light, Kang-ho asked if she felt uncomfortable around him. Despite her inner turmoil, Soran assured him she was fine. Though her stiff smile betrayed her true feelings, Kang-ho sensed her discomfort and expressed concern, but Soran brushed it off, insisting she just needed time to adjust. As they arrived at Kang-ho's family estate, Soran was taken aback by its grandeur, confirming the rumors of Kang-ho's wealthy background from college. Soran mentally prepared herself for meeting Kang-ho's large, affluent family. She remarked on the size of his family, prompting Kang-ho to reveal that, aside from his grandfather, he had few relatives due to the deaths of his parents at a young age. Soran was surprised by his openness but also intrigued. Further conversation revealed Kang-ho's difficult past, prompting sympathy from Soran, which he rebuffed, expressing his dislike for pity. Despite the awkward moment, Kang-ho assured her she would learn more about him as his bride-to-be. That statement made Soran's heart race and making her face flush red, even though it's only a marriage on paper. Inside, Kang-ho's grandfather welcomed Soran warmly, and as they exchanged pleasantries, Soran realized he was the chairman of a major food company, highlighting Kang-ho's wealth. The conversation turned to the wedding details, with Kang-ho confidently providing the date and venue, surprising Soran, reminding herself that she's only a replacement bride. Grandpa then broached the topic of Soran's family, learning of her deceased parents and older brother. Soran feared judgment, although it's same case for Kang-ho. Soran thought Grandpa wouldn't approve of her, but she was met with empathy and admiration for her resilience. This unexpected kindness moved her deeply. This moved Soran to tears, but she held it in and appreciated Grandpa for his kind remarks. Soran thought she has been strong, but she really wanted to hear those comforting words. Grandpa then inquired about their future children. Soran responds that she's okay with either. That moment she sees Kang-ho's expression, which made her think she went too far with her answer. recalling that there is a no physical contact clause in their contract. Kang Ho intervened, asserting their decision not to have children for anyone else's sake. Though taken aback, Grandpa relented, signaling the end of the discussion. Soren's face flushes red to Kang Ho's words of fiancé and children. As they prepared to leave, Grandpa extended a familial offer of assistance to Soren, who thanked him, masking her sadness at deceiving him. Kang Ho looks back to appreciate his grandpa's efforts, expressing satisfaction with a warm smile. Thanks for watching. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section.